Bam, 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 bam! Welcome to the season finale of the Yall, y'all. You gotta give my man Breezy a second. This is officially the Breezy edition. You'll figure out why later on. But just go ahead, man. Let's get it over with. Just talk about these games. All right, let's get it over with. First one, Eagles and Commanders. Eagles win 55. I said it, 55-23. It's just, hey, I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna lead off. I'm gonna leave it there, man. The Saquon pickup, if not bigger, was just as big as the CMC for San Francisco.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. And I didn't see it as that when they picked him up. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was like, okay, you are adding a great running back. I didn't knock Saquon for who he was and what he could be, the potential. I just didn't see it coming into fruition.
Mm-hmm.
But after the whole season now, a week before the Super Bowl, it was a great pickup. Probably the best thing the Eagles said. That's a bigger pickup than A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
When they picked up A.J.
Yeah.
Seriously. I got to say, hats off to Saquon, man. I don't know if you were faking injuries or not in New York, but damn, man, hats off to you, man. You fucking balled this year. And Jaden, keep your head up, dude. What a fucking season, Breezy.
Oh, yeah.
What a season, dude. What a season, man. Like, if that's your rookie season to build off of, you're in good shape, young man.
Yeah.
You're in great shape, man.
They're fine. I don't have anything bad to say about the Commanders anyway. Turnovers, you know.
Yeah, of course.
That was the issue in the with all the losing teams in the playoffs, except for one. But other than that, I mean, it was just the way the playoffs were playing out when they turned the ball over the first time.
Yeah, it was.
I pretty much had it in my head, like, and they tried. They battled, and they had it. They tightened it back up, and then another turnover.
Yeah,
and it was too much.
Too much.
And now I do want to say, Jaden did not turn it over himself at all
in this playoffs,
which says a lot.
That's what I'm saying.
Says a lot.
If this is your rookie season to build off, then you're in great shape, man. Great shape. All right, next game. Buffalo and Kansas City. Kansas City wins a close one, 32-29. Josh is gonna get that thing. He better get that thing. He's getting it right.
I don't know.
Oh, we don't know yet.
No,
we don't know yet.
It's February 7th.
Okay. Josh better get it, man. A hell of a season, man. You shut up a lot of doubters that thought that because your team was decimated in the way that it was, that you were gonna do too much and it's just gonna fall on your face, and you did everything but that. Hats off to you, dog. Hats off to that whole Bills coaching staff that figured a way to win games week in and week out and make it to the AFC Championship, man. I hurt for Josh because he didn't reach the pinnacle, and here we go. You gotta do it all again next year. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, great season for Josh, man. I'll let you take it. One more. Bam, 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 bam.
All right. This is a touchy subject for a lot of people, and it comes down to a word we said we weren't going to say. Fuck that.
I think it's warranted at this point.
It's clearly scripted, clearly, and from somebody that played the sport, eat, sleeps, breathes football, I'm almost at the point to quit watching it. Not just quit watching the Super Bowl. I'm almost to that point, but I know deep down inside it's not going to happen.
Right.
I mean, it's the love for the game is too scripted or not. Just watching it, feeling like I'm there. You know what I mean? Just dissecting the ins and outs, the X's and O's.
Yeah, right. The game within the game.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just too much for me to just throw it all away. I have to say this, and I'm sure it's on a lot of people's minds, but Roger Goodell, fuck you.
Big time.
Straight up. And I know this day and age, it's about the money. I get you to a point. But to give not only script the NFL, now the NFL isn't just players running around making plays for their team, their coaches, and all that. No, the NFL is responsible for getting people out of poverty, giving families a better life. It's more than just the money. The fans who you are straight up shitting on at this point, where do you think that fucking money comes from? Whether it's a company, or just fans in general who are spending thousands and thousands and thousands to go watch these teams play, whether they think it's scripted or not. I, for one, I've heard it for years now. Yeah, you know it's scripted. You know, if you look it up, it even says that it's entertainment, just like WWE.
Yeah.
I didn't want to believe it. With every fiber of my being, I fought it, and I fought it, and I fought it. Until I watch a fucking Chiefs game. And there is no fighting it. There is no fighting it anymore because it's blatant.
It is.
Everybody talk about that fourth down, where Josh Allen snuck it up, right up the middle. For one, he got it. But for two, it shouldn't even came to that.
No.
The play before, Kincaid got it on third down. Every damn first down they got brought the ball back at least a yard. Throughout the entire game. Then let's talk about the end, where he throws up a heave. Last shot, season on the line. Flag was thrown. You see it. If you watch the game, you saw the flag thrown. I guarantee you with every fiber of my being, if Kincaid caught that ball, they would have called it back. It would have been something on Buffalo. But you can have Kelsey in the end zone taunting three guys for Buffalo. Nothing. You had Mahomes turn the ball over the first time. A penalty saved his ass on that.
Go figure.
Then what? Same drive, couple plays later, actually got a turnover. So now you're the first team this entire playoffs to turn the ball over and come away with a win.
Not coincidence.
No, not at all.
No.
Not at all. Maybe once, maybe twice. I understand refs are human. The plays are going to be missed, but how ironic.
And this is the perfect time that to put that little information in there that, Adam Schefter, who is an NFL analyst, put it out there. He put it on social media that out of 9 games in the playoffs that the Chiefs have played, 0 offensive holding penalties, 0 roughing the passer penalties. 0.
That's coincidence, right?
Other teams, 9-8. I don't think it is. I don't think it is. You know me, dude. I was the one that told you we can't speak that word. And
I didn't want to.
And at this point in time, if we don't, we're not doing the people justice.
No.
We're just as good as fucking NFL Network. We're just as good as, and we promised ourselves we wouldn't be nothing like them.
And I feel terrible for Allen. I feel terrible for Buffalo. Because I don't give a damn what they did. Whatever the fuck they did that game. Josh could have had 5 touchdowns and 100% completion percentage, 400 yards. They still would have found some fucking way for them to lose.
Yeah.
Some way.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence with this whole logo situation.
Yeah.
That was put out before the season even started. What are the main colors of the logo?
Yep.
Red and green. Primary colors of the 2 teams in it. Red and green.
Yep.
So you really think that the Chiefs are now 1 game away from a 3-peat? Think the Eagles got a shot? Fuck
Hell no.
Hell no.
Got a shot in the dark.
Hell no. They'll make it look good.
Of course.
Oh yeah, they'll make it look good, and then there'll be some controversial bullshit call. they gonna get.
Yep.
Now you look at next year's Super Bowl logo. Mainly blue and white. You know what that tells me? Josh, now is your time.
Mm-hmm. I remember the game. I remember the game against us, the last Super Bowl we played. I precisely remember us running, getting the first down. Downs never changed.
Mm-hmm.
So we get a first down on second down, she'll go to 1st and 10. We got the first down. It was what do they say? 3rd and 7, 3rd and 5. No one said anything about it. It was circled on social media. It was talked about on social media. Oh well, game's over.
Yep.
And honestly, dude, you can probably go back and pinpoint exact moments where you can be like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's cheating. That's not right.
Mm-hmm.
And the fact that we can sit and have this conversation, we're just fans. Imagine, like you said, Adam Schefter or Stephen A. Like, these people analyze every aspect of the game. And I think that's what happened. Adam was like, you know what? Instead of making myself look stupid again, let me just put it fucking out there. Like, because honestly, how could you as an NFL analyst be like, no, that's not true. That's a hard fought game, and they won it by their technique. And no, man.
So then they call up retired officials to give their 2 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, of course they're not gonna come out and say it because they signed NDAs before they
It's
even.
a fucking brotherhood.
retired.
Come on, man.
I mean,
Exactly.
it makes.
Yep.
And that's why I say it hurts. It's a touchy subject because of the love of the game. Like I say, scripted. It's about the money. I get you, but the fans, the people that, I mean, there's people that have full-time jobs and still will make a way to put money to the side to get season tickets to see their teams play. And this is what you do to them.
Every year. You know who I think of? These Cleveland Brown fans. No bullshit. These fans of these teams that ain't been nothing but below standard for years. Look, and they're spending their hard-earned money every year to go support their team.
Mm-hmm.
And what do you give them for it? Look, man. I always talk about this. It's the voting situation with another touchy subject. It's the thing with voting. I know that everybody got their own opinion. I'm not trying to persuade nobody other way, but it's the same way I feel about voting. I'm not gonna fucking vote because it doesn't fucking matter. Ultimately, it really doesn't matter. When it comes to football, it's beginning to feel that way.
Right.
I don't care if my team had a great draft. I don't care if my defense looked great. I don't care if my coach is calling a hell of a game plan all year. If you play against Chiefs, you're gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
17 straight one-score game victories.
Unheard of. Unfucking heard of.
Because watching them play all this season, they're middle of the road at best.
If you go back and you listen to our podcast from week 1 all the way until now, the same rhetoric. Patty looks suspect. Chiefs look very beatable. We're talking about a 15-1 team, Breezy, that every week they catching the L. Yeah, they catching the L. Of course they go. It's not coincidence, man. We said the same thing about the Giants, and they caught them L's. About the Jets, they caught them L's. We're not stupid. It's not like we don't know what the fuck we're looking at. They look like shit all year. But here we are, like, how you say, how many fucking one-score games?
17.
17, dude.
Dating back to last year.
Come on, man. How many times have you heard, we've said it, analysts said, you can't live and die by one-score games. You can't. Unless you're the Chiefs. Unless you're the Kansas City Chiefs, the Kansas City refs. Seriously, like, it took for me to see Adam Schefter post that for me to sit back and be like, this shit is real. This shit is real. If an NFL analyst says shit is real, where do you go from here, Roger? Like, it's blatant.
Yeah.
You got motherfuckers like you and like me, but you played the game. It's more than just me. I am an all-in fan. I mean, I did a little high school, but I didn't really play I wasn't no aspirations to go, you know what I mean? I wasn't no Pop Warner, none of that shit. But I've just loved football from the day that I can go out in the backyard and catch the ball with my boy and tackle him. That's just, you know what I mean? That's just what it was for me. But somebody like you who has played and your passion has just revved up, over the years because it's your passion. Roger Goodell got to answer these people, man. He has to answer to these people, dude. Like, what are we doing here? Because if it's entertainment, fine. But to sit here and let us go through drafts, go through bullshit injury reports, at this point, I feel like all this shit is finagled. All of it.
Well, according to, you remember Arian Foster?
Yeah.
Running back for the Texans. Remember, he came out and said, like 3 or 4 seasons ago, that when their first day of training camp, when they walk in, they get handed the script.
Yep.
And it tells you, week 4, you tear your ACL. You done for the year. Nobody wanted to listen to it because it hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Yeah.
It's not, it's always in the back of my mind, but it's like, no.
Exactly.
I just don't want to believe it. But at some point, it's like, fuck what you want to believe. I mean, it's right there.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that if any other fan base had the success that the Chiefs are scripted to have now, you would lose money? You really think? So if the Giants actually balled the fuck out and went to the Super Bowl, you're really gonna lose money. Right. If Philly were to win the championship this season, you're really gonna lose money? Really?
I don't know what's going on with the money out in Kansas City, but apparently they spend it different out there. I don't know.
I mean, you already have, back in the day, games used to be regular TV.
Yes.
You get them on regular TV, as long as you have a TV and the fucking rabbit ears, you can watch the game. Now, you gotta have Netflix, you gotta have Peacock, you gotta have Amazon Prime, you gotta have, you can get the Sunday ticket, you gotta get NFL Red Zone, so you gotta have either cable, dish, satellite.
It's all connected.
You gotta have
It's all
something.
connected.
So it's all that bread coming in, not to mention all the season ticket holders that are paying relentless. Even if they know it's scripted or not, they still want to take their little boy or the little girl or just their family.
And then spend all that damn money at that stadium for them overpriced beers and them overpriced fucking hot dogs. All that money. And you can't just let these boys play?
Nope.
You got to have your finger on every dime?
And I want to say, I feel bad for Philly. I feel bad for Saquon.
Yeah.
I feel terrible for Saquon because when it's all said and done, when the confetti falls and Kansas City will three-peat, yeah, you had a great season, bud.
But it's one of those things. It's one of those things. Does he already know it?
Probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
It's one of those things, man. It's like and that's why that's such a touchy fucking subject, man. And I'm not disagreeing with you. It's just such a touchy subject because then everything goes into it. Everything goes into it. It's like, so if they based this being the Super Bowl, they planned this from the beginning of the year, right? Jaden never have a fucking chance anyway.
Right.
Because it's supposed to be Eagles and Chiefs.
Right.
What are we doing, people? That's what I'm saying. What are we doing, people?
So you're going to have a hell of a rookie year.
You're going to have a great rookie year.
Yeah.
But, you're going to even beat Detroit.
Right.
But what makes me think also, with all those picks that Jared Goff's been throwing all season, it was scripted. It was supposed to be that way. That's why he came back and beat Houston. But couldn't do the same against Jaden. Wasn't supposed to. You got
yeah. I mean, it could very well be.
Yeah, no, I hear you. And this is what I'm saying. And this is why it's a problem. It raises the wrong questions.
Yes.
What I want to be thinking is, damn, I wonder if the Chiefs can stop Saquon. Right. I wonder if Jaden, if this was his rookie season, then shit, next year with him and Cliff a whole nother season, comfortable with each other, oh God, they should reach the pinnacle. But none of that matters. None of that matters. None of it matters. And it's so fucked up as football fans, man, that it's so fucked up just because you don't know how to feel about it. Because I'm gonna tell you straight up, I used to love wrestling. I watched wrestling. I wanted to go to the damn events and all types of shit. I had the little aluminum foil belt. I did the whole shebang, man. Okay? Ask me if I watch any fucking wrestling right now. You couldn't pay me to watch wrestling right now.
I'm the same boat. I used to go all the time. Yep.
You couldn't pay me to watch it, let alone go to a fucking event.
I will tell you this as far as wrestling goes. If you love it, don't go live.
I believe it.
Because when you go see it,
I guarantee
you can tell how bad it is.
I believe it. But that's what I'm saying. And that's, like you said, there's no way I can just quit it. It ain't. They got me. They got me by the balls. You know what I mean? It's too many years put in, too much love put in, too much sweat and tears. Exactly. But definitely, it's definitely one of those things where this offseason, I'm definitely reevaluating outcomes.
Well, and like I said, I mean, I mentioned it to you, I believe it was yesterday. I said, you watch, next season, Kansas City won't even make the playoffs. NFL got their money.
Yeah, got their 3-peat.
They got their money.
Yep.
Because they're going 3-peat. Mm-hmm. So then you got all the merch sales.
Yep.
You got the whole Kelsey and Taylor Swift thing that's been going on a couple of years now. So you're getting the money from that. You done established a different fan base because fans of Taylor Swift, obviously, gonna watch the Chiefs. She there. She's there every fucking game.
That's why she's there.
Yeah.
They supporting her, man.
You're getting all that. So then what? Oh, mommy, Taylor Swift gonna be at the Chiefs game. Well, that's on Peacock. Well, I gotta subscribe for that to make you happy.
Yep.
It's a never-ending story. I mean, then over half the commercials you see on TV, Chiefs players, or especially Mahomes.
Yeah.
But and my thing is, why the Chiefs?
I have no idea.
And I'm not saying that because I don't like the Chiefs. I'm just saying that in general. Why the Chiefs?
The
only thing I can think is because of Patty. Because once Patty came in, boom, that's when it.
Exactly. It's even at that point, like you said, like, dude, I love Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a fucking world talent. Like, I have no problem with Patrick. You know the conversation we have with LeBron? I don't even have that shit about Patrick. It's more like a Kansas City Chiefs. It's the Chiefs as a collective.
Right.
But if you single out Patty and be like, what do you feel about? I think he's a great person. I've never had any reason to think that Patty was a snob, a diva, or any of that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a problem with
single
player on the team.
Exactly. It's the collective benefits that they receive, more specifically, that I have a fucking problem with, man. It's when you look at the Chiefs play, man, it's like we had all year. Like we said all year. You watch them, they don't look like a team that has won 15 games.
Well, like you said, and you nailed it on the head. Pretty much, maybe minus Houston, maybe. I take all the other playoff teams over how the Chiefs played this year.
Yes.
15-1, whatever the record was, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, I hear you.
As far as going on the field and playing the game, Kansas City shouldn't be here. And if you're a Chiefs fan and you honestly believe that y'all are good enough to win it again this year, man, I need some of what you smoking on.
It's one of those things. If you're a Chiefs fan and you honestly believe that your team's talent is what got you here, you're the ones they do this for.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm sorry. You're part of the problem. I mean, come on, dude. Come on, man. You can lie to everybody you want to, but you can't lie to yourself. You can go back and you look at it, dude. Look at any game you want. I challenge you. Look at them. Challenge Adam. Go find one.
As a matter of fact, pretty sure that it is because of Mahomes that it's Kansas City. Because that's who they want to be the face of the league.
Yeah. You know, let's be for real. Can we be real? It's real quick, a little controversial.
It's probably about what I was getting ready to say.
He's mixed.
Yeah. Well, along those, I was going to say something along those lines. And you already know where I'm going with it.
Yeah. I mean, who was the first face? Who was the last face of the NFL? Blue-eyed white boy. I'm sorry. Brady. You signed Jay-Z to handle the music situation in the NFL. You get where I'm going with this. Hey, we can attack a different demographic if he's mixed.
But you're not going to have Lamar win one.
Why? Because he has cornrows. Dreads and shit. Same reason why Beast Mode didn't get that touchdown.
Because they didn't want him to be the MVP.
What? Grabbing his dick and cussing in interviews? Face of the NFL? We got shareholders.
I'm only here so I don't get fined.
Right. That's gonna be the face. How you explain that to your shareholders and all them people? Come on, man. Yeah. If you ain't realize, it's a very controversial episode. Very controversial episode.
I stick by what I said earlier. I truly do believe if you are a Buffalo fan, your time will start next season.
Yeah. Okay. I agree.
Because I can see Josh Allen being the face.
I agree. Yeah. Patty's had what 5 years now that he's pretty much been there. Yeah. Yep.
I can see it.
Yep.
I can see it.
Poor Jaden.
Oh, it's gonna be a while.
I know.
Wow.
He's gonna have to wait his turn. As crazy as that sounds. Wait. Not his talent. Not his work ethic and training 1.75 times the speed that most people see. None of that matters. Just gotta wait. You're on the list. You're about 2 names down.
I mean,
I hope.
Look at. When's the last time? And I think I know who it was. But when's the last time a Super Bowl winning team had a black quarterback? I believe it was Doug Williams.
I think so.
With the Redskins.
I think so.
Which, that's a name that shouldn't be used.
Right. McNabb got close.
Yeah.
Started puking.
Just like Hurts got close.
Started puking
2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, hey, man, you fucking call a rose a rose. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, dude. I mean,
I'm about to say, this whole thing, it pains me. It does. I'm sitting here in pain right now because I'm just tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing after every game, every time we did an episode on this podcast, I'm praying that Mahomes loses. And more importantly, the Chiefs lose.
Exactly.
Because they just weren't that fucking good. Knowing deep down in the back of my mind, three-peat. Three-peat.
I look at a team like a Tampa Bay, okay? A team that didn't look like they was elite by any standards, okay? But from their hard work, from their quarterback and that team collectively, they put themselves where they were at, okay? And then you look at a team like the Chiefs that just gets it. Just hand it to them. Come on, man. It opens up real disgusting doors.
Yeah.
Like, you have to look through these doors now. You got to. Like, and it's fucked up because you knew they were there. That's why we said we never speak that word. Because we knew it was there. But we put a motherfucking blanket over it, nailed some shit to it. It was like, we ain't gonna touch that door. Well, we gotta open that door. That door gotta get open now.
It was blatant.
Yeah,
blatant as could be. And I'm not saying it wasn't blatant before, but I'm just choosing now because I've just had enough.
Yeah.
I finally have just faced the reality that this is what it is.
Enough's enough, man. Enough's enough. You can't have me wake up Sunday morning, stay up Monday night, stay up Thursday night. Playoffs come around Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and you already know the fucking outcome. I'm losing sleep, going to work late. There's some people that are skipping work completely to drive across country.
Yeah.
Lose money to spend money just for the passion of it.
Yep.
And they all there on their way there. Let's just say Eagles fans on their way to the game, drinking, loving, having a good time. outcome's already made, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up, man. Like, the more we talk about this shit, the more we talk. I wasn't where you were when we started this shit.
I told you.
But the more we talk about this shit, the more it hits home. The more it fucking hits home. Because these players, man, like, you got 2 days, 3 days. You got, and they're trying to make the season longer. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Come on, man. So you trying to tell us that the problem with concussions and shit is that it's bang, bang. It's a lot of contact. It's a contact sport. It's NFL. It's football. I get that. All right? And we need to do something about that. Let's give them another game to do it.
Right. Well, we got the Guardian caps now.
And you want us, Billy? Come on, man. Come on, Roger Goodell.
Look like a damn pillowcase.
Come on, man. Seriously. Come on, man.
No, I mean, I at this point, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I don't want to keep it going, you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
Too long, but I had to get it off my chest finally. And like I say, it hurts. It does because of, and not just me. I mean, I don't, you know, I'm not a season ticket holder or nothing like that. But yeah, I have all the streaming networks.
Yeah,
and,
jerseys,
yeah.
Hats and Dubai. Yes.
I've given more than my fair share.
Yeah, exactly.
Of money to this corporation.
Yeah.
You may as well say.
Yeah.
You know, it's the National Fraud League.
Right. Stamped.
But it just sucks, man.
Like I said, it pains me, man.
When you play the game as a player, you put everything you have into it. You leave it all on the field. And I would have a problem going into training camp and getting handed a paper saying, you know, week by week, this is what happens. You really think that I'm gonna ball out? You really think I'm gonna give you everything I have just to know that you end up 6-11, or you tear your ACL week 12 and you're done?
Yeah, I mean, it's almost to the point, dude. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the allegations and all that shit about Deshaun ain't right. I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong, but I'm not saying that. I'm sure that all that shit is real. But what I'm saying is this. Deshaun seemed like the type. If you walk into a training camp and you get handed, like you just said, you get handed some shit that, yeah, you ain't gonna be shit. You're gonna tear your shit. You're gonna be injured. You're not gonna go anywhere. If they fuck around, Deshaun might be the type that be like, yeah, all right, I'll put that shit on blast.
Right.
Because you gotta understand, I mean, this is what I'm saying. That conversation's open. I know we said we wasn't gonna go on and on, but that conversation opens up doors.
A lot.
For other conversations. Because we shitted on Deshaun. He doesn't like he wanna be there. Maybe he doesn't, because he knows.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm saying the allegations, all that shit it's its own monster.
That's right.
There's no escaping that. But the expression and passion on the field, if we gonna say that it's scripted, maybe he's not as good as an actor as a Patty.
And maybe that's the whole issue with these quarterbacks that we say are non-consistent.
Yeah.
Like a Kyler.
Or like a Jalen that throws an interception and don't make an expression because I was supposed to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It opens up so many questions, man. And well, look, man, that's a book, man. That's a book that I encourage y'all. Open it. Because as you see on the yard, it's wide open. That book is open. And as for our season finale, man, we had to go ahead and put it on the table because as we always told you from the beginning of this, and we'll tell you at the end of this, we are the yard. We ain't restricted.
We're not scripted.
We're not scripted. We're not restricted. We are just fans that are that's going to deliver our passion verbally on this podcast week in and week out, regardless of what anyone thinks about it. Mm-hmm. This is how we feel. It's unscripted. It's real. And this is what the season came down to. It came down to us wondering some shit. Not even wondering, just kind of I've pretty much put my brain on. I put my finger. Yeah, that's it. That's what's happening.
Right.
It's not even like, you know what I mean? I think throughout the season we joked and played with it, but at this point it's shit serious.
Yeah.
Shit is serious. So
I mean,
like I said,
we will be back next season though.
oh yeah, season finale, not series finale, season finale, man. And I just wanted right now is the perfect time to let y'all know, for the ones that've been with us since day one, we love y'all, man. This shit has been fun, man. We cannot wait. We got some new things popping off next year. We're going visual, people. You'll get to see our handsome faces, you know, shaved up, maybe not shaved up, I don't know, but you'll be able to see us, you know what I mean? You know, we're going to probably have some things going on, you know, a whole bunch of things. Just look for a new and revamped The Yard next year. We love y'all, man. Thanks for sticking with us. One more time for the road. Bam, 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 bam. We love y'all, man. This is The Yard. Holla.